I have been teaching at Glen Avenue for 14 years. Maybe 4-ish years ago, I think I became co-site coordinator, which means I work with another teacher at my school and we help our liaison and Mr. Gager and Miss Elborn in the education department place interns. The administrator we have right now is extremely supportive of PBS work, and she invites as many interns. We're always, it's like, how big can we get the SU presence at Glen? In the past couple of years, we've had a lot more SU interns at Glen Avenue.
My experience at Glen Avenue was the best experience I've had at Salisbury University as far as internship comes. Like the day I walked into the door, they just make you feel a part of the community. Like Glen Avenue, I looked forward going there every day. So now waking up and being home every day, it has been a little disappointing because I don't get to see my students at all. So the first week I started making challenges, like video challenges, and one that I did was just the rainbow challenge to kind of get them warmed up for the week. And they had to find one thing in their house to represent each color of the rainbow, but I also did it. And so then they had to beat the time that I got. So that was kind of just like a more homey lesson for them. But then after that, I started doing science experiments with just like kitchen utensils or like any ingredients that I had in the kitchen that maybe they could also use just to keep them busy at home.
As interns, we are allowed to also do just kind of like additional work or additional lessons. So Glen Avenue has given us the opportunity to kind of just create our own virtual lessons, ones that we would just record or create on our own. I do a read aloud for a book called Out of My Mind, and every week I do another chapter. And it's kind of nice. I have a lot of flexibility and freedom to kind of explore my own lessons outside of a curriculum.
For in the classroom, you can really see how effective your teaching is because you get that immediate feedback from the students. But when it's virtual, you're recording the lesson and then you're giving it to them instead of working with them through the lesson where you're getting that immediate feedback from them. So it's definitely been a challenge just making sure that the lessons are effective enough that they are still getting the curriculum and like everything that they need to know, even though you're not in person with them.
The biggest reason I'm in education is to work with students, and not teaching lessons without students is rough.
So many of my colleagues say you didn't start really knowing what it felt like to be a teacher anyway till your first day, where you're standing there and there's nobody else, it's just you and there are 25 little faces out there. So interns like Michael and Skylar, their first day, they've got enough. They both proved themselves early on and by having initiative and drive and dedication and hard work. So hopefully they got a big dose of what they need to help them on that first day.